Can you believe a chair flew over 14,000 feet? In 1973, Larry Walters captured the world's attention with his adventurous flight in a garden chair. Using a total of 45 helium balloons tied to his trusty chair, Larry took off from Los Angeles, California, aiming for a thrilling experience. As he ascended, he soared past 14,763 feet, higher than most commercial airplanes. This incredible feat wasn't just about the thrill. It stemmed from Larry's childhood dream of flying, inspiring many to think outside the box. With a simple departure from his backyard, he transformed an ordinary chair into a soaring vehicle, making headlines for his brave, albeit slightly crazy, venture. After floating for about 45 minutes, Larry faced the challenge of landing, cleverly using a portable air tank to control his descent, ultimately managing to touch down safely. His whimsical journey raises questions about creativity and courage. What lengths would you go to chase a dream? Larry's spectacular flight encourages us all to dare to dream big and take bold steps toward our aspirations. Did you know that Sumerians invented writing over 5,000 years ago? These ancient people, who lived in Mesopotamia, used pictograms as their first form of written communication. Picture this. Instead of letters, they drew symbols representing objects or ideas, like a fish or a sun. This system was incredibly groundbreaking, allowing them to record transactions, laws, and stories on clay tablets. As society evolved, so did their writing, which eventually transformed into cuneiform, characterized by wedge-shaped marks made with a stylus. This innovation opened up new avenues for history, enabling generations to share knowledge and culture. Sumerian writing laid the groundwork for later scripts and has influenced countless civilizations. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as a drawing could change the course of human communication for centuries? Believe it or not, chocolate was born in Hershey. In 1894, Milton Hershey made a daring move that forever transformed the world of sweets by launching his chocolate company. This wasn't just about making candy. Hershey envisioned a better life for his workers and took it a step further in 1907 by establishing the town of Hershey as a model community. Imagine a picturesque town where charming streets are shaded by trees and the air is filled with the delightful aroma of chocolate. As a hub for chocolate production, Hershey soon became famous for its delectable treats, drawing in countless visitors eager to indulge. Today, families flock to Hershey Park, where thrilling rides and chocolate-themed attractions create unforgettable memories. Beyond attractions, Milton's legacy is woven into the fabric of the town, reflecting his commitment to ensuring his workers thrived alongside their sweet creations. The spirit of community thrives here, reminding us all that sometimes happiness can be found in the rich, velvety taste of chocolate. How sweet is that? Is it really true that flying cars are coming? The company Xpeng Aero HD is paving the way for a futuristic world with its innovative prototypes of flying cars in China. Imagine zipping through the skies above traffic jams while enjoying a panoramic view of the city. These remarkable vehicles are equipped with rotors designed for vertical takeoff, which means they can take off and land like helicopters, making them perfect for urban environments. This revolutionary technology could significantly change the way we think about transportation in cities, where congestion is a common problem. With flying cars, commuting could become faster and more efficient, allowing people to reach their destinations in record time. Not only would this ease the burden on overworked roads, but it could also reduce the carbon footprint of travel. While we might still be years away from seeing flying cars soaring in our skies, Xpeng Aero D's work brings us one step closer to a reality that once seemed like pure science fiction. Are we ready to embrace this aerial revolution? Is it really true that Kuker dancers scare away spirits? The Kuker are vibrant Bulgarian performers known for their lively traditional dances, especially during the onset of winter. Wearing colorful costumes, these dancers engage in rituals that serve a unique purpose: to chase away evil spirits and usher in good fortune. This fascinating tradition blends music, movement, and ancient beliefs, creating a captivating spectacle that not only entertains but also strengthens community ties. As winter approaches, villagers gather to witness these performances, which showcase intricate steps and spirited rhythms. The costumes, often adorned with bells and other decorations, enhance the experience, making the dancers resemble mythical guardians. Each performance is a celebration of culture, reflecting the hopes of the community for protection and prosperity in the cold months ahead. The Kuker dances are a striking reminder of how traditions can unite people and preserve their heritage. So next winter, if you hear the sound of ringing bells and lively music, you'll know the Kuker are out to protect their community. What if I told you catfish can sting you? Catfish belong to the order Siluriformes and are fascinating creatures known for their unique characteristics, including the largest number of venomous species among vertebrates. These slippery fish have specialized venom glands located near sharp spines on their fins. When a catfish feels threatened or is mishandled, it can deliver a painful sting that can cause discomfort or injury. This natural defense mechanism is a surprising twist, as many people think of catfish as harmless bottom feeders. The venom isn't usually deadly to humans, but it can result in swelling and tenderness. Next time you're near a catfish, remember these spines and handle them with care. Understanding more about these fish helps us appreciate their role in the ecosystem and the importance of respecting all wildlife. Who knew something so familiar could have such a hidden danger? Guess what really drives our perception of time? The time illusion reveals why hectic days seem to zoom by. When we're busy, like during work or fun activities, we become so engrossed that we hardly notice time ticking away. Think about it. Ever had a thrilling game night with friends where hours felt like mere minutes? That's the time illusion in action. This phenomenon occurs because our brains process information more intently when we're actively engaged. Instead of focusing on the clock, we're lost in the moment, which makes time feel like it's slipping through our fingers. In quieter moments, when we're waiting or bored, our awareness of time increases, making it drag. Understanding this illusion can help us better appreciate our experiences and even manage our schedules more effectively. So next time you're having fun, remember, it's not just your imagination. Time really does fly when you're having a blast. Most people don't know this, but Telstar changed TV forever. On July 10, 1962, the Telstar satellite took a giant leap for communications by successfully sending the very first live TV images across the Atlantic Ocean. Before this technological marvel, sharing news and events internationally was a slow process, often taking days. Imagine waiting for crucial information or live events to reach you. It was frustrating. With Telstar up in space, news could travel in mere seconds, making the world feel smaller and more connected. This was more than just a technical achievement. It marked a turning point in how we consume media and communicated across great distances. Suddenly, people in the United States could watch events happening in Europe live and vice versa. The success of Telstar opened the door for future satellites, leading to the instant news we experience today. So next time you flip on the TV, remember how far we've come since that historic broadcast. Turns out the truth is that whiskey fueled Walgreens' growth. During Prohibition, which lasted from 1920 to 1933, the United States faced a nationwide ban on alcohol sales. Yet there was a fascinating loophole. Pharmacists could still prescribe medicinal whiskey. This unique situation provided Walgreens, a small chain with only 20 stores at the time, an extraordinary opportunity. By positioning itself as a medicinal supplier, Walgreens expanded rapidly, skyrocketing to over 400 locations. People flocked to pharmacies not just for the thrill of a forbidden drink, but also due to the popular belief that whiskey offered health benefits. As a result, Walgreens became synonymous with this trend, serving a critical need during difficult times when many businesses struggled to stay afloat. The long lines of customers seeking whiskey prescriptions transformed Walgreens into a household name. This remarkable growth story highlights how Prohibition unexpectedly shaped the trajectory of a well-known brand, showing that even in challenging circumstances, unique opportunities can lead to significant success. Next time you consider Walgreens, think about their intriguing link to Prohibition and the world of medicinal whiskey. Let's uncover the truth about pink dolphins. These fascinating creatures, primarily found in the Amazon River, boast a remarkable feature: a flexible neck that lets them twist and turn, much like a snake. This unique adaptation not only makes them agile swimmers, but also helps them expertly navigate through the dense maze of roots and branches in their natural habitat. Imagine a dolphin weaving through the underwater jungle with elegance and precision. Additionally, pink dolphins are known for their ability to change color. Their distinctive pink hue can vary due to factors like age, stress, and the specific water conditions they find themselves in. This means that no two pink dolphins are quite alike at any given moment. So the next time you think of dolphins, remember the magical and colorful world of the Amazon's pink dolphins. Have you ever wondered why beluga whales sing? These fascinating marine mammals earn the nickname canaries of the sea because of their unique and expressive sounds. Beluga whales are known for their incredible vocal abilities, which include clicks, whistles, and even complex melodies. Their sounds can travel for miles underwater, making them one of the most communicative species in the ocean. The beluga's vocal range helps them to communicate with one another, navigate their icy environments, and even express their emotions. In fact, researchers believe these vocalizations play a key role in social bonding among pods. It's not just about talking, though. These sounds can also serve as echolocation tools, helping belugas locate food and avoid obstacles in their chilly Arctic and subarctic habitats. So next time you hear about these charming creatures, remember that their songs are much more than just noise. They are vital to their survival and social structure. Isn't it amazing how such sounds bridge the underwater world? Ever tried eel-flavored ice cream in Japan? If you think ice cream should only be sweet and creamy, think again. In Japan, adventurous food lovers can indulge in an unusual treat: eel-flavored ice cream. This unique flavor takes inspiration from the country's love for grilled eel, or unagi, which is often enjoyed in summer. The ice cream blends the savory taste of eel with a hint of sweetness, creating a surprising yet intriguing dessert experience. Many people visiting Japan are intrigued by this flavor, even if they're initially hesitant. It's not just a novelty. Some locals enjoy it as a part of their culinary heritage. So if you're ever in Japan and you're feeling brave, why not give eel-flavored ice cream a try? Who knows, it might just become your new favorite flavor. This might surprise you. North Koreans have no job choices. In the secretive realm of North Korea, the concept of career freedom is virtually non-existent. The government controls every aspect of employment, assigning jobs based on its economic strategies rather than individual desires or skills. Imagine a talented artist being sent to toil in a factory, or a qualified doctor relegated to manual labor. This coercive system leaves citizens with minimal control over their professional lives. Additionally, the financial rewards for their hard work are dishearteningly low. A physician who plays a critical role in community health might earn a mere $3 to $5 per month, while laborers could receive even less, sometimes just $1 to $2. How can anyone sustain a family on such paltry wages? The extreme limitations on job choices and the grim economic conditions significantly impact the daily lives of North Koreans. For those of us in more liberal economies, it's essential to recognize the privileges we often overlook, such as the freedom to pursue careers we are passionate about and the opportunity for fair compensation. What would you do if you lived in a system with such restrictions? Surprisingly, it's a fact that taxes weren't everything. The American Revolution is often thought to have erupted purely over taxes, particularly the infamous Tea Act. However, this view misses other important reasons behind the colonists' desire for independence. Yes, taxes like the Stamp Act and Tea Act stirred up anger, but deeper issues fueled this fire. Many colonists were frustrated by their lack of representation in the British Parliament, feeling that their voices were ignored. Additionally, the presence of British troops on American soil made people uneasy, as it symbolized oppression rather than protection. Moreover, colonists were eager for the freedom to expand westward, which was often blocked by British policies. The rallying cry of "no taxation without representation" oversimplifies a vital struggle for political autonomy. colonists weren't just fighting to save a few dollars. They were fighting for the right to govern themselves and shape their own futures. What if I told you your ear bones are ancient? The human ear contains three tiny bones known as the malleus, incus, and stapes, which play a crucial role in hearing. Surprisingly, these bones are modified jaw bones from ancient fish. This fascinating evolutionary twist shows how our anatomy is linked to our distant aquatic ancestors. Millions of years ago, early fish evolved a structure that helped them hear better underwater. As these creatures transitioned to land, their jaw bones gradually transformed into the tiny levers we rely on for hearing today. The malleus connects to the eardrum, while the incus and stapes further amplify sound vibrations before they reach the inner ear. This remarkable adaptation reveals just how interconnected all life on Earth is, highlighting the long journey from fish to humans. Isn't it mind-blowing to think that our ability to hear is connected to creatures that swam in ancient oceans? Discover the joy behind passion-driven arts. Artists often embrace hobbies like dancing or writing not to chase fame, but to celebrate the pure joy these activities bring. Imagine a dancer twirling gracefully, lost in the rhythm of the music, or a writer pouring their heart into a poem. For many, these creative outlets serve as a sanctuary, a place where they can express their thoughts and feelings freely. Engaging in these art forms can also boost mental health, providing an escape from daily stress. It's fascinating to think how many people find solace in their hobbies while building a community with others who share the same passion. Whether it's a painter capturing the beauty of nature or a musician composing melodies in their living room, the core motivation remains the same. It's all about the love for the art itself. Why do you engage in your favorite pastime? Hard to believe, but hammers have a cheek? The side of a hammer is whimsically named the cheek, bringing a fun twist to the world of tools. When you think of a hammer, you might picture its head, claw, or handle, but the cheek is that flat side you often overlook. Traditionally, hammers have been used for driving nails, breaking apart materials, and even for some creative DIY projects. The cheek serves a purpose. It helps with balance and control while you work. This quirky term is part of a broader trend in tool terminology, where many names take on playful or unexpected meanings. For instance, the words like bit, the part that drills, and tang, the portion of a tool that connects it to its handle, make you appreciate the language of craftsmanship. So next time you pick up a hammer, remember its cheek and enjoy the little quirks that make tools so fascinating. Ever thought about why size matters in nature? The logon, measuring approximately 6.15 centimeters in length, exceeds the size of the panis, showcasing the fascinating diversity of living beings. In the natural world, size can play a crucial role in survival and adaptation. For instance, larger species might be better at defending themselves or hunting for food, giving them an edge in their ecosystems. The logon's impressive length allows it to navigate various environments, making it efficient in finding food or escaping predators. On the other hand, the panis, while smaller, has its own unique set of advantages, such as agility and speed. This comparison opens up a broader discussion about how different sizes can lead to different survival strategies. So next time you encounter creatures like these, consider how their size shapes their way of life and interactions with the world around them. This might surprise you. Anteaters eat without teeth. Instead of chewing their food, these fascinating creatures rely on their long, sticky tongues to capture ants and termites. With their powerful claws, anteaters tear open the mounds that these insects build, giving them access to their favorite snacks. What's truly amazing is that an anteater's tongue can be up to 2 feet long, perfectly designed for fishing out insects from their underground homes. When they find a mound, they quickly extend their tongues, which can flick in and out at incredible speeds, scooping up dozens of ants in just a few seconds. This unique feeding adaptation allows anteaters to thrive in their habitats, where ants and termites are plentiful. During a single meal, they can consume thousands of insects, making them expert foragers. Such a diet suits their lifestyle perfectly, as they are not equipped with the necessary teeth to chew. Instead, their bodies have adapted to enjoy a simple yet effective method of nourishment that ensures their survival in the wild. Let's uncover the truth about Clive Wearing's memory. Clive Wearing is a British musician with an extraordinary and heartbreaking condition. After suffering from herpes encephalitis in 1985, his brain was severely damaged, particularly in areas crucial for memory. As a result, he lives with a unique form of amnesia that resets his memory every 20 seconds. This means Clive is constantly trapped in a moment where he believes he has just woken up from a coma, unable to remember events or recognize loved ones for more than a brief moment. His wife, Deborah Wearing, is one of the few constants in his life, often reminding him of who she is and their shared history. Despite his condition, Clive can still play the piano beautifully, showcasing how talent can sometimes shine through, even in the toughest circumstances. What is it like to live in a world where each moment feels brand new? Is it really true that the Kuiper belt holds secrets? This fascinating region beyond Neptune's orbit is home to countless small, icy objects, such as comets and dwarf planets. The Kuiper belt extends from about 30 to 55 astronomical units from the Sun, which is a vast stretch of space filled with remnants from the solar system's early days. By studying these icy bodies, scientists can glean important clues about how our solar system formed over 4.5 billion years ago. One of the most famous inhabitants of this belt is Pluto, once considered the 9th planet, but now recognized as a dwarf planet. Observing these distant objects also helps astronomers understand the dynamics of the outer solar system and the potential for discovering more celestial bodies. So next time you gaze at the stars, remember that the Kuiper belt is like a treasure chest of cosmic history just waiting to be explored. Ever heard of Venezuela's unique take on time management? In this vibrant South American country, punctuality takes on a whole new meaning. Instead of being a sign of respect, arriving on time can actually offend people. In fact, being less than 15 minutes late is perfectly acceptable and often expected at social gatherings. Many Venezuelans consider strict punctuality as a reflection of greed or excessive eagerness, which may come across as impolite in their culture. This relaxed approach to time also reflects the country's warm and welcoming social atmosphere. Instead of rushing to meet deadlines or schedules, Venezuelans often enjoy lively conversations and connections, prioritizing relationships over time constraints. So if you ever find yourself in Venezuela, feel free to embrace the laid-back attitude towards time. Just remember, when in Rome, or in this case, Caracas, don't be surprised if your friends arrive fashionably late. What an interesting way to look at time, right? Let's uncover the truth about lemons and strawberries. Contrary to popular belief, lemons actually contain more sugar than strawberries, which might surprise many fruit lovers. When you bite into a lemon, its sour and tangy flavor quickly takes over your taste buds, making it hard to notice the sweetness hiding beneath its surface. Lemons have about 2 to 3 grams of sugar per 100 grams, while strawberries have around 6 to 7 grams. This striking contrast shows how flavor perceptions can be misled by taste. Fruits have complex flavor profiles combining sweetness, tartness, and even bitterness, which can be influenced by factors like ripeness and growing conditions. So the next time you enjoy a slice of lemon or a bowl of strawberries, remember that flavor is more than just sweetness. How many other fruits hide surprising secrets like this one? Is it really true that Darwin tasted exotic animals? Charles Darwin, widely celebrated as the father of evolution, had an unusual method for understanding the creatures he studied. He tasted them. As part of Cambridge's Gourmet Club, Darwin took culinary curiosity to a whole new level. His adventurous palate led him to sample a variety of exotic animals, including armadillos and owls. But why would a scientist do this? Darwin believed that by experiencing the flavors and textures of these animals, he could gain a deeper understanding of their biology and behavior. This fascinating approach highlights his hands-on attitude toward learning and the lengths he would go to gather knowledge. For Darwin, studying nature was not just about observation. It was about immersing himself completely in the natural world. Can you imagine how different the study of biology would be if everyone adopted his unique approach? Prepare to be amazed by Woolly Amos's journey. Woolly Amos is notable for far more than just his popular coffee and chocolate products. As the first African-American agent for William Amarissa, he broke barriers in the business world while steadfastly supporting his community. His incredible biography showcases a career filled with groundbreaking achievements. Imagine signing contracts with iconic artists like the folk duo Simon and Garfunkel, along with legends such as Diana Ross, Sam Cooke, and Marvin Gaye. Wooley's skillful negotiations not only shaped the music industry, but also highlighted the influence of African-American talent during a pivotal time. His legacy serves as an inspiration, proving that, with determination, it's possible to make a significant impact in both business and the arts. How did he overcome challenges to achieve such remarkable success? Get ready for Super Nintendo World. This amazing theme park in Japan is the result of a thrilling collaboration between Nintendo and Universal. Imagine stepping into the vibrant world of Mario, where you can experience attractions like Mario Kart and Yoshi Adventure. When you visit, you'll feel like you've jumped right into a video game. Guests can race against friends in a real-life Mario Kart experience, complete with colorful visuals and exciting challenges, while Yoshi's Adventure invites you on a fun-filled ride through the Mushroom Kingdom. Designed with fans in mind, every corner of the park bursts with immersive details from the beloved Mario franchise. Whether you're a lifelong fan or new to the games, there's something for everyone. The park creates a magical atmosphere that blends nostalgia with cutting-edge technology, making you feel part of the action. So if you're dreaming of a colorful escape full of adventures and nostalgia, Super Nintendo World is a must-visit destination. What will you discover there? Prepare to be amazed by Australia's unique birthplace. In a fascinating quirk of geography and culture, some people in Australia are born in a location called Pantai. Nestled in the northern part of the country, Pantai surprises both locals and visitors alike as it offers a glimpse into the diverse landscape of Australia. This small but vibrant community is known for its stunning beaches, rich wildlife, and welcoming atmosphere, making it a special spot for new beginnings. Although many Australians might not have heard of Pantai, it plays a unique role in the narrative of the nation's vast and varied regions. The even more intriguing part? It shows just how diverse birthplaces can be, often reflecting the lifestyle and choices of families in Australia. So next time you think of Australian cities and towns, remember Pantai and celebrate this unique birthplace. What other hidden gems can we discover? You won't believe this outrageous lawsuit. A former employee has taken his ex-boss to court, seeking a whopping $1.8 million in damages. What prompted such a hefty claim? The worker alleges that his boss had a habit of breaking wind frequently while they were together, creating a highly uncomfortable work environment. According to the lawsuit, this constant flatulence not only embarrassed the employee, but also severely affected his ability to work peacefully. Imagine trying to focus on your task while dealing with such distractions. This unusual case raises questions about workplace behavior and employee rights. Is it possible for something as human as flatulence to be deemed harassment? The lawsuit ventures into uncharted territory, blending humor with serious issues of respect and professionalism in the workplace. As courts grapple with unique cases like this, it's worth thinking about what boundaries should exist in professional settings. Discover the wild world of John Lennon and DNA cloning. Imagine a universe where a journalist named John Lennon dives deep into the intriguing concepts of DNA extraction and cloning. In this captivating narrative, John blends the art of storytelling with the cutting-edge science of genetics, exploring what it truly means to create life. As he unravels the secrets of DNA, he raises essential questions about identity and morality, highlighting the wonders and potential dangers of cloning. Fictional yet thought-provoking, this story invites readers to ponder. What happens when science pushes the boundaries of nature? With vivid characters and thrilling plots, John's journey captivates the imagination while grounding itself in real scientific principles. This creative mix of science fiction and journalism not only entertains, but also sparks vital discussions about the future of genetics. What ethical dilemmas arise when we play God with DNA? Did you know how long snowflakes take to fall? It's quite surprising. Snowflakes can take as long as 45 minutes to drift from the clouds to the ground. This leisurely journey highlights the intricate process of their formation and descent. As snowflakes form high up in the atmosphere, tiny water droplets freeze around dust particles, creating unique crystalline structures. These formations are influenced by temperature and humidity, making each snowflake distinct. Once they start to fall, they can encounter various air currents and temperature changes that slow their descent, allowing them to sway and dance in the air. This graceful journey turns snowflakes into ephemeral works of art that eventually blanket the ground in a soft, white layer. Understanding their travel time not only deepens our appreciation for winter's beauty, but also shows us the delicate balance of nature, how something so fleeting can carry such complexity. Have you ever watched snowflakes fall and wondered about their journey? Did you know Stalin had a peculiar drinking game? Toward the end of his life, Joseph Stalin often turned mandatory dinners into wild drinking contests for his fellow Politburo members. These gatherings weren't just about enjoying food. They turned into intense competitions where participants had to guess temperatures or take shots of vodka. Imagine the tension in the room as leaders of one of the most powerful nations played games that tested their knowledge and bravery. Stalin, known for his iron-fisted rule, used these strange festivities to assert his dominance and gauge loyalty among his close associates. The vodka flowed as freely as the conversations, leading to a mix of camaraderie and competition. Although he ruled with fear, these drinking games offered a glimpse into a more human side of a man whose name is synonymous with power and paranoia. What do you think motivated Stalin to create such unusual traditions? Is it really true that a hotel looks like a star? The Desert Star is a luxurious star-shaped hotel nestled in the heart of the Chinese desert, and it's not just about looks. This stunning hotel combines cutting-edge technology with utmost comfort, creating a one-of-a-kind experience for guests. Imagine lounging in a lavish room that offers panoramic views of golden sand dunes, where desert sunsets paint the sky in vibrant colors. The Desert Star features eco-friendly designs, using solar energy for power, and modern amenities to ensure guests feel right at home, despite the rugged surroundings. Lavish dining options provide a taste of local cuisine, making each meal memorable. This unique blend of comfort, luxury, and innovative design makes the Desert Star not just a place to stay, but an unforgettable destination. Are you ready to experience the magic of the desert in such a spectacular setting? Did you know mental stress can heat your brain? When we're stressed, our bodies go into a sort of emergency mode. This response, known as the fight-or-flight reaction, prepares us to face threats. Interestingly, mental stress can actually raise the temperature of our brains. This increase can happen due to the release of stress hormones like cortisol, which kickstart various bodily functions. You might notice physical signs like sweating, especially in high-pressure situations such as exams or public speaking. As your mind races, your body responds, sometimes making you feel uncomfortably warm. This connection between mental stress and physical symptoms highlights how intertwined our minds and bodies are. It's essential to manage stress through techniques like deep breathing or mindfulness to keep yourself calm and cool. Remember, a cooler brain can lead to clearer thinking and better decision-making, which can help you tackle those stressors head-on. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed, consider taking a moment to relax and lower your mental temperature. Prepare to be amazed by coffin mirrors. In the 19th century, an unusual belief took hold that lining coffins with mirrors could either trap a soul inside or stop it from haunting the living. This peculiar practice arose from deep-seated fears and fascination with the afterlife. People thought that mirrors could capture a person's spirit during its final journey, preventing it from moving on. Imagine a family gathering around an ornate coffin, its interior glinting with reflective surfaces, all to safeguard their loved one from becoming a restless ghost. This belief also echoes the era's superstitions, where many sought answers to life's mysteries through such rituals. While we may find this practice strange today, it highlights how different cultures navigate grief and the unknown. What do you think about using mirrors in such an eerie way? Why exactly does this building stand out in Surga? The building in Surga Bagapacinta Alam captures everyone's attention with its creative design that beautifully combines aesthetics and functionality. This architectural gem is not just about looks. It's built with a keen sense of environmental awareness. Its design takes into account natural factors such as sunlight, wind patterns, and local wildlife, making it a perfect example of sustainable architecture. Large windows provide ample natural light, reducing the need for artificial illumination, while strategically placed overhangs protect against the sun's harsh rays. The materials used are eco-friendly, ensuring that the building harmonizes with its surroundings rather than disrupts them. This innovative approach not only enhances the beauty of the landscape, but also serves as a model for future constructions. So when we think about how we build our spaces, shouldn't we follow this inspiring example? Prepare to be amazed by Shanghai's urban forest. In an exciting project led by Hedderwick Studio, thousands of trees are transforming the skyline of Shanghai, merging nature with urban architecture. This incredible initiative offers more than just a pretty view. It plays a crucial role in enhancing air quality and lowering heat in the bustling city. By integrating greenery directly into the design of buildings and public spaces, the project promotes biodiversity while providing residents with a refreshing escape from the concrete jungle. Imagine walking through parks filled with vibrant trees amid high-rises, breathing cleaner air, and enjoying cooler temperatures. This combination of nature and modern design sets a brilliant example for sustainable city living. Can other cities take inspiration from Shanghai to create their own urban green spaces? Can you hear me now as you pass away? Recent studies reveal a fascinating insight into the dying process. The final area of the brain to lose function is linked to hearing. This means that even as a person approaches death, they may still be aware of their surroundings and hear conversations happening around them, despite being unable to respond or show recognition. This often leads to families being unaware that their loved ones can perceive what is being said, which is both comforting and eerie. Healthcare professionals encourage family members to speak gently and share memories with those who are near the end of life. Knowing that someone might be able to hear you, even in their last moments, opens a window to profound emotional connections. It also raises important questions about how we communicate and express love in those delicate moments. Isn't it amazing how our senses can persist even in such challenging times? Meet the dog-headed spider from the Amazon. This fascinating arachnid has a unique feature that truly sets it apart. Its head resembles that of a dog. Found in the lush, vibrant ecosystems of the Amazon rainforest, this spider showcases nature's incredible creativity. Although it's called a dog-headed spider, it's not a dog, nor is it dangerous to humans. Instead, it uses its striking appearance to adapt to its environment, helping it blend in among the foliage while hunting for food. These spiders are typically small, but they make up for their size with intriguing behaviors and a variety of colors. Their distinctive head structure may help them deceive predators or attract potential mates through visual signals. The Amazon rainforest is known for its rich biodiversity, and the dog-headed spider is just one of many amazing species that call this region home. Exploring how this unique arachnid fits into the ecosystem raises questions about evolution and adaptation. What else might we discover in the depths of the Amazon? Did you know lions prefer open landscapes? The mighty lion, often called the king of the jungle, actually calls savannas and grasslands home rather than dense jungles. These majestic big cats thrive in open areas where they can easily spot their prey. Lions use their incredible teamwork while hunting in these vast landscapes, often working together in groups called prides. This social structure allows them to take down larger animals like zebras and wildebeests. Interestingly, you won't find lions living in thick forests or tropical jungles, as they need the space to run and chase. Their golden coats blend beautifully with the tall grass, making them excellent hunters. So next time you hear someone say lions live in jungles, you can proudly correct them and share the truth about these fascinating creatures. Why do you think such a majestic animal has a misleading title? What if I told you ASMR can boost your mood? ASMR, or autonomous sensory meridian response, is a fascinating phenomenon that many people experience. It's that tingly, relaxing feeling you get from soft whispers or gentle tapping sounds. Have you ever noticed how certain everyday noises, like the sound of tapping on glass or the rustling of paper, can create a deep sense of calm? These soothing sounds work wonders for folks looking to reduce stress or improve sleep. The magic of ASMR lies in its ability to trigger feelings of relaxation and comfort, helping many unwind after a long day. People often turn to ASMR videos online, where they can find everything from gentle brushing to quiet conversations, all designed to bring about that peaceful state. So the next time you need to take a break from the chaos, consider embracing the tranquil world of ASMR to help you recharge. Hard to believe, but the Queen Mary almost had a different name. In an amusing twist of fate, the famous ocean liner was almost called the Queen Victoria instead. This unexpected naming mix-up happened due to a misunderstanding involving King George V Cunard, the shipping company behind the liner, originally intended to pay tribute to Queen Victoria, a beloved monarch who reigned for much of the 19th century. However, when King George V heard the plan, he mistakenly thought the ship was named after his wife, Queen Mary. This led to the iconic ship being named the Queen Mary, a name that has certainly left its mark in the world of ocean travel. The Queen Mary has since become a floating hotel and museum in Long Beach, California, where visitors can explore her rich history and luxurious Art Deco design. Imagine if she had been called the Queen Victoria instead. How different would her legacy have been? Guess what really drives the chocolate celebrations? There are over 10 holidays around the world dedicated to celebrating chocolate, highlighting its delicious appeal and cultural significance. In the United States alone, National Chocolate Day is celebrated on October 28th, while International Chocolate Day, which falls on September 13th, honors the birthday of Milton S. Hershey, the chocolate giant. Other notable celebrations include World Chocolate Day on July 7th, a day loved by chocolate fans everywhere, and National Chocolate Covered Anything Day on December 16th, which encourages indulgence in sweet treats. Even National Milk Chocolate Day on July 28th gives chocolate lovers a reason to celebrate. These festivals honor chocolate's rich history, tracing back to ancient Mayan rituals where cocoa was considered sacred, and showcasing how it has evolved into a beloved comfort food and symbol of indulgence in our modern lives. So, what's your favorite chocolate holiday? Did you know about Titanic's iconic improvised moment? This unforgettable scene, where Rose defiantly spits in Cal's face, was not originally scripted. Actress Kate Winslet, who played the strong-willed Rose, made the choice to add that dramatic flourish on the spot. The moment came to life during filming, with Winslet wanting to emphasize her character's breaking point in the toxic relationship with Cal, played by Billy Zane. His shocked reaction was also spontaneous, adding an authentic touch to the cinematic clash. This unexpected spark not only enhanced the scene, but has become one of the most memorable moments in film history. Fans often recall the intensity of the moment, symbolizing Rose's determination to break free from Cal's oppressive grasp. Many viewers appreciate how the improvisation adds a layer of realism to the passionate drama of Titanic, making it even more engaging. It's fascinating how a simple, unplanned action can elevate a film and resonate with audiences for years, isn't it? Did you know that over 22,000 planes flew at once? On May 26, 2023, Flight Radar 24 captured a remarkable achievement in aviation history by tracking more than 22,000 aircraft simultaneously in the sky. This milestone reveals the incredible scale of global air traffic and the interconnectedness of our world. It's fascinating to think about how, at any given moment, thousands of planes are zipping across different continents, transporting millions of passengers and tons of cargo. The airspace is like a busy freeway high above us, with journeys ranging from quick hops to far-off adventures. As technology advances, air travel continues to grow, making travel more accessible than ever. This record on that special day is a testament to how our lives are intertwined, as people from various cultures come together, sharing experiences and dreams across vast distances. What will the future of flying look like? Prepare to be amazed by Singapore's first kotak. In an exciting development, Singapore has gifted the very first kotak to the beautiful region of Kotaksistan. This unique wooden box, or kotak, isn't just any container. It symbolizes friendship and cultural exchange between Singapore and Kotaksistan. Traditionally used to hold precious items, kotaks are often adorned with intricate designs, showcasing the rich heritage of their home country. With Singapore's generous contribution, local artisans in Kotaksistan will now have a beautifully crafted piece to commemorate their partnership. This gesture not only strengthens ties between the two regions, but also highlights the importance of artistic collaboration in our global community. How will this influence future exchanges of art and culture? Hard to believe, but NBC's logo is a peacock. This colorful design represents a big moment in television history, the introduction of color TV. Created in 1956, the peacock logo features 6 vibrant feathers, each one symbolizing a different division of NBC. The colors are more than just pretty hues. They embody the excitement and innovation that came with color broadcasting. Think about it. Before color TV, most shows were in black and white. The peacock not only showcases NBC's commitment to this new technology, but also celebrates the joy of bringing colorful stories to households across America. So when you see that peacock, remember that it's not just a logo. It's a reminder of how far television has come and the creativity behind it. Isn't it fascinating how a simple logo can tell such a vibrant story? Let's uncover the truth about Gangnam Style's success. This catchy song by South Korean artist PSY took the world by storm in 2012, becoming the first video ever to reach a staggering 1 billion views on YouTube. But why did it go so viral? Its upbeat rhythm, playful choreography, and colorful visuals captivated audiences across different cultures. PSY's unique style, which combined humor with a catchy hook, made it relatable and shareable. The song's popularity also sparked a global dance challenge, inspiring countless parodies and remixes, further boosting its visibility. Beyond just a music video, Gangnam Style became a cultural phenomenon, showcasing how digital media can transcend borders and create a shared experience. It opened the door for K-pop to the international stage, proving that music has the power to unite people worldwide. How did one song change the landscape of music forever? Why exactly does Mecca's clock tower stand so tall? The world's largest clock, located in the heart of Mecca, is truly a sight to behold. This incredible structure rises majestically with dials that are a staggering 141 feet high and hands reaching up to 72 feet long. It serves as the focal point for the city, especially during the Hajj pilgrimage, when millions of visitors flock to the area. The clock tower, part of the Abraj al-Bayt complex, not only tells time, but also symbolizes the connection between modernity and tradition. It was completed in 2012 and has since become an iconic landmark, visible from miles away. The clock helps guide pilgrims and locals alike, ensuring everyone is synchronized for prayers and festivities. The craftsmanship and engineering behind it are as impressive as its size, making it a must-see for anyone visiting Mecca. Did you know Muhammad tops the name charts worldwide? This name, deeply rooted in Islamic tradition, holds the title of the most common name across the globe. With over 150 million people bearing the name, it eclipses popular names like John, Joseph, and Mary combined. The name Muhammad, which means praised in Arabic, honors the Prophet Muhammad, who is celebrated as a significant religious figure in Islam. Due to its cultural and religious significance, many Muslim families choose this name for their children, highlighting a rich heritage and devotion. It's fascinating to realize how a name can carry such profound meaning and connect millions of people from diverse backgrounds. In contrast, names like John, Joseph, and Mary, while historically popular, total far fewer in comparison. This intriguing statistic sheds light on how names reflect cultural trends and the powerful impact of religion on naming practices around the world. So the next time you meet someone named Muhammad, remember they're part of a vast global community linked by a name steeped in history and meaning. Here's a wild fact about the first car accident. In 1896, New York City witnessed the very first recorded automobile accident in America, a shocking event that changed how people viewed transportation. A car collided with a bicyclist, marking a pivotal moment in traffic history. At that time, the streets were primarily occupied by horse-drawn carriages and bicycles, and automobiles were still a new concept. This unexpected incident forced society to confront the need for safer roads and regulations. As motor vehicles began to gain popularity, cities had to adapt to prevent further accidents. The introduction of cars not only transformed commuting, but also began a dialogue about public safety and infrastructure. Today, when we hop into our vehicles, it's fascinating to think that the complex traffic systems we navigate started with this single surprising crash in New York. How has your city changed to accommodate modern vehicles? Can you guess the sun's size compared to the moon? The sun might seem like a simple ball of light in our sky, but it's a colossal star. In fact, the sun is about 400 times larger than the moon we often see shining at night. This size difference is massive and might surprise you. But here's the twist. The sun is also about 400 times farther away from Earth than the moon. This unique relationship plays a crucial role in how we perceive both celestial bodies. When we look up at the sky, the sun and the moon appear roughly the same size from our perspective, even though one is a gigantic sphere of hot gas, while the other is a small rocky satellite. The sun's immense presence provides warmth and light essential for life on Earth, while the moon influences tides and has been a source of inspiration for countless stories throughout history. It's fascinating how two vastly different objects can create such a harmonious balance in our lives, don't you think? The journey of Ghislain Raza is truly inspiring. Many remember him as the Star Wars Kid, a title he earned when a video of him passionately wielding a makeshift lightsaber went viral in the early 2000s. Unfortunately, fame came at a price. After classmates leaked the footage, Raza faced severe bullying that left him feeling isolated and alone. To protect him, his family decided it was best for him to stay home and focus on his studies instead of facing the relentless teasing at school. But rather than letting the negativity define him, Raza channeled his energy into education. He earned a law degree and is currently pursuing a PhD, proving that perseverance can turn pain into purpose. Raza's story not only highlights the dangers of bullying, but also showcases resilience and the power of education in overcoming life's challenges. How many people could turn such tough times into success? Unbelievable patterns in pandemic history revealed. For centuries, people have noticed an intriguing cycle of pandemics surfacing every 100 years, leading some to ponder a so-called plague curse on humanity. Significant outbreaks like the bubonic plague in 1720, cholera in 1820, the Spanish flu in 1920, and the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 fit this peculiar timeline almost perfectly. This repeated pattern has sparked conversations among historians and scientists who wonder if there's a deeper connection behind these events. Could it simply be coincidence, or is there a hidden cause influencing these outbreaks? Factors like climate change, urbanization, and global travel might play a role in this pattern. By studying these past pandemics, researchers aim to understand how we can better prepare for future outbreaks. As we move forward, will we learn from our history or continue to face similar challenges? Did you know Ottoman ships once sailed over land? This fascinating tactic took place during the historic siege of Constantinople in 1453. The Ottoman Empire faced a significant challenge, a fortified chain blocking their navy's access to the harbor. Rather than giving up, they came up with a brilliant plan. They utilized chained ships, dragging their warships overland, effectively bypassing the defensive barrier. This daring maneuver allowed the Ottomans to launch surprise attacks and gain a crucial advantage in their efforts to capture the city. The sight of warships moving on wheels across the terrain must have been both shocking and awe-inspiring. This innovative strategy not only showcased the Ottomans' military ingenuity, but also underscored the lengths they were willing to go to secure their ambitions. Who would have thought that warships could navigate on dry land? Here's a wild fact about Harry Truman's name. Harry S. Truman, the 33rd President of the United States, has a middle name that might surprise you. It's just the letter S. His parents faced a dilemma when it came to naming their son. They couldn't choose between the names of his two grandfathers, so they decided to settle on a single letter instead. This quirky choice has sparked curiosity and questions throughout history. Even Truman himself had fun with it, claiming the S stood for nothing at all. This unusual decision reflects the charm of simpler times and personal touches in family traditions. Imagine having a middle name that doesn't hold any deeper meaning. Truman's straightforward approach mirrors his personality. No fuss and straight to the point. So next time you hear his name, remember that the intriguing letter S is a unique conversation starter. What happens when you ask for salt in Egypt? In Egyptian culture, asking for salt at the dinner table is considered quite rude. This gesture implies that the food is poorly seasoned, which can subtly insult the host's cooking skills. Food plays a vital role in Egyptian hospitality, making meals not just about nourishment, but about sharing joy and connection. When you sit down to eat with an Egyptian family, you're partaking in an experience brimming with warmth and generosity. Guests are cherished, and there is a strong expectation to appreciate the dishes served. Compliments flow freely, as they are a critical part of showing respect for the cook's efforts. This cultural practice highlights the significance of gracious dining and respecting local customs, reinforcing the bond between hosts and their guests. So the next time you're invited to dine in Egypt, remember to savor each bite and express your appreciation. It's a way to honor the hospitality and tradition of the people. Did you know that clouds hold a lot of water? If all the water stored in a single cloud were to suddenly drop, it could create a surprising amount of rain, enough to cause storms and even flooding. Clouds might look light and fluffy, but they carry a weighty secret. A typical cumulus cloud can contain around 1 million grams of water. This is the equivalent of about 1,000 liters, or enough to fill a small swimming pool. When conditions are right and the cloud becomes saturated, that water needs a way to escape. This often leads to rain, and if the situation intensifies, winds can pick up, pushing the moisture into larger storm systems. Weather can shift from calm to chaotic in minutes, illustrating how powerful and unpredictable our atmosphere can be. Have you ever wondered how clouds work and what they can bring us? Most people don't know this, but trees have internal clocks. Researchers in Finland discovered that birch trees exhibit fascinating biological rhythms that mirror our own. Using advanced infrared technology, they observed how these trees droop during the night and gently lift their branches before sunrise, even when no light is present. This rhythmic behavior indicates that trees aren't just reacting to the changing light of day. They possess an internal clock similar to what humans have. It's a striking revelation about plant life, suggesting that trees have their own daily routines and awareness of time. These internal rhythms help them manage processes like photosynthesis, growth, and even the timing of leaf falling. Understanding this can deepen our appreciation for trees and their role in the ecosystem. So the next time you see a tree, remember that it's not just standing still, it's living by a schedule of its own. Did you know genetics affect collagen loss as we age? While we all experience changes in our skin over time, genetics significantly influence how quickly this happens. Collagen and elastin are vital proteins that keep our skin firm and elastic, giving us that youthful glow. Unfortunately, as we age, the production of these proteins naturally declines. However, people with certain genetic backgrounds might notice this process happening faster than others. Research has shown that specific genes can control the rate at which skin ages, impacting how much collagen and elastin we produce. So if you're looking in the mirror and wondering why your friend seems to look younger, their genetics could be a big part of it. Understanding these genetic factors helps us appreciate our skin better and could lead to personalized skincare options in the future. After all, isn't it fascinating how our DNA shapes not just who we are, but also how we age? Is it really true that a Boeing 737 became a hotel? Absolutely. In Bali, an old Boeing 737 has been transformed into a luxurious hotel that offers travelers a one-of-a-kind experience. This unique accommodation features 2 beautifully designed bedrooms, each crafted to provide comfort and style. The added bonus is the private plunge pool, where guests can relax and unwind while enjoying stunning views. Imagine waking up in an airplane with all the amenities of a high-end resort right at your fingertips. The creativity behind this project showcases how repurposing can lead to innovative solutions in tourism. Guests can enjoy a truly glamorous stay while appreciating the blend of aviation history and modern luxury. The hotel not only attracts aviation enthusiasts, but also those looking for a memorable getaway. What's more, visitors have the chance to experience Bali's vibrant culture and natural beauty during their stay. This Boeing 737 hotel is a perfect example of thinking outside the box. Who would have thought a plane could offer such a dreamy retreat? Have you ever wondered why bicycles evolved so much? The fascinating journey of the bicycle began with the dandy horse, a two-wheeled invention created in the early 19th century. Initially, it lacked pedals, making it more of a stylish scooter than the bicycles we know today. Riders propelled themselves forward by pushing off the ground with their feet, gliding along in a fun and smooth manner. But innovation didn't stop there. Later on, pedals were introduced, transforming the dandy horse into a more effective and efficient mode of transportation. This change marked a significant milestone, allowing riders to travel longer distances with less effort. Today, the classic bicycle design, built on that early idea, has become an essential part of our daily lives, promoting fitness and eco-friendly travel. Isn't it amazing how a simple idea evolved into something we enjoy and depend on worldwide? Let's uncover the truth about the deadliest earthquake. In the 1500s, a catastrophic earthquake struck China, leaving a devastating mark on history. This disaster, which occurred in the year 1556, is recorded as the deadliest earthquake ever, claiming nearly 1 million lives. Imagine a quake so powerful that it could rattle entire cities and bring down buildings in an instant. The region of Shanghai was particularly affected, where many people lived in caves carved into soft, low-S cliffs. When the earthquake hit, these homes collapsed, leading to unimaginable tragedy. This seismic event not only resulted in immense loss of life, but also transformed how societies viewed natural disasters, highlighting their potential for destruction. People began to understand the importance of preparedness and the need for better building practices. The legacy of this earthquake still resonates today as scientists study it to improve safety measures against such natural disasters. How can we apply these lessons to our current world to protect lives during earthquakes? Have you ever wondered why gorillas sleep so much? Gorillas are fascinating creatures, known for their impressive strength and gentle nature. Interestingly, they are also among the sleepiest animals, often resting for over half the day. This extensive sleep time is essential for them to recover from their energetic movements. Living in lush forest habitats, gorillas create cozy nests using leaves and branches, making their sleeping spots secure and comfortable. These nests not only provide a tranquil place for rest, but also help protect them from potential threats while they sleep. Given that gorillas spend tremendous amounts of energy foraging and climbing, their lengthy sleep helps them recharge, just like we do. So next time you think of a gorilla, remember that their restful lifestyle plays a crucial role in keeping them healthy and active. Why exactly does San Marinos have such a rich history? This tiny but mighty region boasts a constitutional tradition that dates back to 1600, making it one of the oldest surviving written constitutions in the world. Imagine living in a place where the laws and governance have been carefully outlined in a document for over 400 years. In San Marinos, these early principles not only shaped the local government, but also laid the groundwork for how societies around the globe understand the rule of law today. The Constitution ensured rights and responsibilities were clearly defined, allowing citizens to participate in their governance. This historical document has inspired discussions on democracy and civil rights far beyond its borders, giving a fascinating glimpse into how people organized themselves in the past. Isn't it incredible to think that the roots of modern democracy can be traced back to such a small area? Let's uncover the truth about smelly feet and cheese. Did you know that the same bacterium responsible for your stinky feet is also the one that gives certain cheeses their strong aroma? This bacterium, called Brevibacterium, thrives in warm, sweaty environments and loves to feast on the dead skin cells found on our feet. When it breaks down these cells, It releases compounds that create that distinct odor we all recognize. Interestingly, the same process occurs in some fermented cheeses, like Limburger, where Brevibacterium contributes to their pungent smell. This connection highlights a fascinating overlap between human hygiene and gourmet food. So, the next time you catch a whiff of smelly cheese, remember it's just a bacterial party, similar to the one happening in your shoes. Isn't it wild how nature links our everyday experiences in such unexpected ways? Hard to believe, but Mars has gigantic dust storms. Dust storms on Mars are not just a minor inconvenience. They can envelop the entire planet for months at a time. This phenomenon occurs because Mars is covered in iron oxide, which gives it its iconic red color. The thin atmosphere allows winds to whip up dust particles, creating storms that can stretch across hundreds of miles and impact visibility dramatically. Imagine what could happen if our planet had storms this powerful. While these storms can cover the surface in a haze, they also play a critical role in the Martian climate by distributing heat and influencing weather patterns. NASA's rovers and orbiters constantly monitor these storms, providing us with exciting insights into the Martian environment. So how do scientists use this information to understand our lively neighbor better? Mars is a world full of surprises. Did you know Switzerland loves chocolate like no other? Switzerland isn't just famous for its stunning landscapes and precision watches. It's also a chocolate paradise. The Swiss people have a deep-rooted passion for chocolate, which shows in their impressive yearly consumption. On average, each Swiss individual enjoys around 11.5 kilograms of chocolate every year. That's about 25 pounds of chocolate per person. This figure highlights how integral chocolate is to Swiss culture. Enjoyed in everything from creamy truffles to rich fondue, Swiss chocolatiers have perfected the craft over centuries, leading to famous brands like Lindt and Toblerone. Chocolates here aren't just treats, they're a celebration of craftsmanship and tradition. Whether savoring a bar on a snowy day or gifting a beautifully wrapped chocolate box, the people of Switzerland know how to indulge in their favorite sweet treat. So next time you enjoy a piece of chocolate, think of the Swiss and their love for this delightful confection. Ever wondered how music trends affect shipbuilding? Between 2005 and 2009, a fascinating connection emerged in the United States as over 600 ships were built, while digital music surged and vinyl records faded. This period marked a significant transition in how people consume music, with MP3s and streaming services becoming the norm. As more music shifted online, the compact disc began to decline, propelling the popularity of digital formats. Meanwhile, the shipbuilding industry benefited from this changing landscape, possibly due to stronger economic conditions promoting manufacturing. Increased demand for new vessels reflected the booming global trade at the time. This duality illustrates how industries, seemingly unrelated, can influence one another. So could shifts in our cultural habits be steering not just music, but also manufacturing trends? Is it really true that boa constrictors are unique snakes? The boa constrictor is indeed a fascinating species, with a name that perfectly matches its scientific classification. The word boa comes from Latin, where it means large water snake, highlighting the impressive size and adaptability of these reptiles. Found in a range of environments, from tropical rainforests to arid regions, these snakes are masters of survival. One of their most remarkable traits is their hunting method. Instead of using venom, boa constrictors capture their prey by coiling around it and applying pressure until the prey suffocates. This technique allows them to take down animals much larger than themselves, making them effective predators in their habitats. Whether they are lounging in trees or gliding silently through water, boa constrictors showcase the beauty of nature's design. How much do you know about their fascinating lives? Did you know that rabbits regulate heat through their ears? Unlike many mammals, rabbits don't sweat. Instead, they have an amazing way to keep their body temperature in check, primarily using their large, floppy ears. These ears are not just for hearing. They act like radiators, allowing excess heat to escape. When a rabbit gets hot, the blood vessels in its ears expand, releasing heat into the air. This unique adaptation helps them thrive in various environments, making it easier to survive hot summers and cool down after exercise. Interestingly, this method of temperature control isn't exclusive to rabbits. Other small animals share this trait. For instance, some rodents use their ears similarly to manage their body heat. So the next time you see a rabbit flopping its ears, remember it's not just being cute, it's keeping cool. Turns out, the truth is that knowledge can deceive us. The illusion of knowledge is a fascinating cognitive bias where people mistakenly feel confident in information that may not be true, often because it sounds familiar. This bias can lead to misconceptions that stick around, much like the ongoing debate over whether tomatoes are fruits or vegetables. Botanically speaking, tomatoes are classified as fruits because they develop from the flower of a plant and contain seeds. However, many people view them as vegetables due to their savory flavor and common use in salads and sauces. This highlights how our past experiences and cultural beliefs shape our understanding of the world. When we allow familiarity to mislead us, we might cling to incorrect ideas while ignoring accurate information. So next time you feel sure about a fact, ask yourself, could it be an illusion? Hard to believe, but Monopoly started as the landlord's game. In 1904, Elizabeth Magie created a unique board game designed not just for fun, but to teach players about the negative effects of land monopolies. Unlike the familiar square shape we know today, her original version was circular, making it stand out right from the start. Magie was a strong advocate for social reform, and she believed that land should be a shared resource, not held by a select few. The game showcased how monopolies could lead to economic inequality and societal issues, sparking important conversations among players. While the modern Monopoly game has evolved, focusing on property management and competition, its roots lie in Magie's desire to educate and challenge the status quo. Can you imagine playing a game that aims to change the way you think about wealth and ownership? Here's a wild fact about procrastination. Procrastinators frequently dive into unrelated tasks, often leading to a bizarre, yet oddly satisfying sense of productivity. Picture this. You plan to write a crucial essay for school, but instead of typing away at your keyboard, you suddenly feel the overwhelming urge to reorganize your bookshelf. This strange behavior showcases how our brains can trick us into believing that sorting books is somehow more productive than tackling that essay. Interestingly, psychologists suggest that this happens because people find the idea of starting a big task daunting. Instead of facing it head-on, they gravitate towards simpler, often more enjoyable chores. While it might seem like a waste of time, these distractions can provide a fleeting sense of accomplishment, making it tricky for procrastinators to break the cycle. So why do we do this to ourselves? Discover Marie Curie's incredible Nobel Prize legacy. Marie Curie, the first woman to win a Nobel Prize, is famous for her groundbreaking work on radioactivity, earning her 2 Nobel Prizes in both physics and chemistry. But her family's achievements don't stop with her. Together with her husband, Pierre Curie, who was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics with her in 1903, they laid the foundation for countless advancements in science. Their daughter, Irene Joliot-Curie, followed in their footsteps, winning the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1935 for her work on artificial radioactivity. Altogether, the Curie family has amassed 5 Nobel Prizes, showcasing not only their dedication to science, but also their lasting impact on the field. The legacy left by Marie Curie and her family continues to inspire scientists around the world to this day. Can you imagine a family with such a profound influence on science? Believe it or not, Ellen DeGeneres hosted the Oscars solo. In 2007, Ellen broke new ground by becoming the first woman to take the stage alone as the host of the Oscars. This was a significant moment, not just in her career, but in the history of the Academy Awards. With her charming humor and relatable personality, Ellen turned the ceremony into an engaging experience, making audiences feel like they were a part of the action. One of the night's most memorable moments was when she playfully asked legendary director Steven Spielberg to snap a selfie of her with Hollywood icon Clint Eastwood, showcasing her ability to lighten the mood and connect with both the stars and viewers at home. This iconic moment not only highlighted her unique hosting style, but also ushered in a new era of Oscars hosting, where authenticity, humor, and audience interaction became key elements. Ellen's solo hosting gig paved the way for future hosts, proving that laughter and connection can make even the most prestigious events feel warm and inviting. Can you imagine the Oscars without her unforgettable presence? Here's a wild fact about cheetah cubs. Only 5 to 10% of cheetah cubs make it to adulthood in the wild, which highlights their struggle for survival. These adorable young cats face many threats, including predation from lions and hyenas, as well as diseases that can sweep through their populations. Cheetahs are truly one of the most vulnerable big cat species out there. Their spots may help them blend into their savanna habitats, but they still can't escape all dangers. That's why conservation efforts are crucial. Organizations dedicated to saving cheetahs focus on protecting cubs and their habitats, creating safe spaces where these playful young big cats can grow up. Efforts include initiatives to reduce human-wildlife conflict and preserve the open landscapes that are essential for cheetah survival. As more people become aware of these challenges, they can contribute to these conservation projects, helping to ensure that future generations can enjoy seeing these magnificent creatures roam the wild. Are you ready to learn how you can help cheetah conservation? Why is Jack Schlossberg so unique in history? Jack Schlossberg holds a remarkable place in American history as the only grandson of President John F. Kennedy and former First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy. Born to Caroline Kennedy, who served as the U.S. ambassador to Japan, Schlossberg bridges the past and present of one of the most iconic families in the United States. His lineage connects him not only to the legacy of his grandfather, but also to the broader narrative of American politics and cultural history. Schlossberg has embraced his family's heritage while carving out his identity, often engaging with the public about issues that matter to him, such as climate change and civic engagement. He frequently uses social media and public appearances to inspire younger generations to be active in shaping their communities. As he continues to advocate for positive change, Schlossberg stands as a symbol of hope, reminding us about the impact of family legacy on modern society. What role will he play in the future of American leadership? Let's uncover the truth about the flash crash. In 2010, a sudden plunge in the U.S. stock market caught everyone off guard, leading to a staggering $1 trillion loss in just minutes. At the center of this financial storm was Navinder Sarao, an autistic man from London, who had devised a clever plan involving custom algorithms. Over 5 years, Sarao managed to stay one step ahead of high-frequency traders by tricking them into making poor trades. His skills in programming and market analysis allowed him to profit a whopping $40 million while playing a high-stakes game of cat and mouse. But how did Sarao accomplish this? He analyzed market behavior, exploiting tiny fluctuations to create a profitable strategy. His story highlights both the brilliance and the pitfalls of modern trading practices, sparking discussions about ethics in finance and the role technology plays in our economic systems. Could Sarao's actions redefine our understanding of market manipulation? Let's uncover the truth about grandidierite's rarity. This stunning gem holds the title of the rarest on Earth, and if you've never heard of it, you're not alone. Grandidierite is found only in Madagascar, making it a truly unique treasure. With its rich colors and incredible clarity, this gemstone catches the eye of collectors and jewelry enthusiasts alike. What makes it so special? For starters, it's incredibly scarce. The limited quantities available mean that each carat can sell for over $20,000. This price tag reflects not only the rarity, but also the exceptional quality of the stones that shine with brilliant hues. Imagine owning a piece of jewelry that's not just beautiful, but also a rare work of nature. As prices continue to rise due to demand from collectors, the allure of grandidierite only deepens. So whether you're a seasoned gem lover or just curious about the world of precious stones, the story of grandidierite adds a fascinating layer to our understanding of natural wonders. Why did radium capture the public's imagination? In the early 20th century, radium was hailed as a miracle cure, captivating people with promises of healing and vitality. Enthusiastic about its supposed benefits, individuals flocked to buy items like radium bath salts, radioactive toothpaste, and even radon-infused water, believing these products could cure ailments and boost their energy. Despite their popularity, many of these products only contained minimal radiation, making them largely ineffective for actual healing. The allure of radium was fueled by scientific discoveries and media hype, leading to widespread public fascination. Interestingly, even today, some spas still promote radium treatments, keeping the spirit of this bygone era alive. It's fascinating to think how a substance associated with disaster and health risks has maintained such a legacy. What does this say about our relationship with science and wellness?